I'm going to kick some Willy Bobo with you about stop smoking, drinking, drugs. Me and Shorty are one. Vincent Amos. My name is Caprice, and I am the coolest thing since the peppermint patty. I belch, I fart, I cuss, I smoke weed, I watch porn, and I masturbate. If that's going to interfere in any way with you accepting the value and importance of my teachings, then stop right here and don't waste any more of your time. Otherwise, if you really want to stop smoking, drinking, drugs, just about any habit-forming behavior that afflicts you, pay attention to me. First, we must make it crystal clear that you don't know too many people who have smoked longer than me. 45 years. I stopped in July 1998. You most likely don't know too many people who have drank more alcohol than me, and you probably don't know too many people who have used more illegal drugs than me. I just want to start out by making that crystal clear. The very next thing we have to get settled, if I have your undivided attention. As a human being, it is impossible. Let me repeat. It is impossible. And again, it is impossible as a human being to make a decision whereby you would be worse off than you were before you made that decision. The only reason we see people behaving in counterproductive manners is that we lie to ourselves. As soon as we make it impossible for us to lie to ourselves about something being beneficial to us, then that something becomes a part of our history. All we have to do is begin by having an ardent desire to stop, then to decide and make it impossible for us to lie to ourselves. To do this, we can use what I have learned as the Ben Franklin method of decision making. You start with a pen, pencil, or keyboard and a sheet of paper. At the top of the paper, write the word reasons. Under that, divide the paper into 2 columns, and over each column, write for and against. Like this. If you use this template for quitting smoking, for example, then under the word against, you could put down 1, stinks, 2, expensive, 3, unhealthy, 4, causes fires, etc. You need to put down as many reasons as you can against continuing that behavior. Think long and hard. The more reasons you can think of to put down against, the more powerful your list becomes. Then put down as many reasons as you can for continuing. In all cases, you will find that the against list is way longer than the for list. When you hear hoofbeats, think horses, not zebras. Make several copies of this list and place them all around you. In your home, in your car, at your place of work, etc. You want to see the list as often and as continuously as possible because it is the power that will be at work in you. Just by looking at it will make it impossible for us to lie to ourselves. And this will work on you quickly. We can turbocharge this process if we add a positive affirmation to the mix. Such an affirmation must be positive, personal, and present tense. In the case of quitting smoking, one could affirm, I am a non-smoker, or I am tobacco-free. This can be put at the bottom of your list as it is here. We can also powerfully impact the spiritual realm by writing down our affirmation as we speak it and read it aloud, at least 10 times a day for 40 days. And we need to tell as many of those who are close to us as possible that we are undertaking this extraordinary endeavor to be tobacco-free. When we ardently desire to quit whatever it might be, we will make a decision. Then we must consider our list and make our affirmations. Very soon, we will be that person whom we want to be. That is all that we have to do. Our minds, combined with our spiritual selves and our faith, will do all of the work for us. For our own purposes, we should think of faith like this. When you come to the end of all the light you have ever known and you are about to leap out into the darkness, faith is knowing that there will be something there for you to land on, or you will be taught how to fly. This is a definition of faith that we all must agree on as we move forward toward being tobacco, alcohol, drug-free. When your mind sets you free, you will be free indeed. You will never have to worry about any withdrawal symptoms or side effects because your mind will automatically eliminate those for you. Make your predominant thoughts reflect that person whom you want to be, and the new you will become quicker than you can now imagine. It takes anywhere from 21 days to establish a new habit or break one. So I feel confident and assured in unequivocally claiming that it is not at all unreasonable to begin expecting to see some positive results anytime after 3 weeks of a diligent application of my teachings on how to stop smoking, drinking, drugs. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, that is, physical, but the things which are not seen are eternal, that is, spiritual. That verse is found in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 18. Former U.S. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt's last written words were, "The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today." Let us move forward with strong and active faith. If this teaching of mine was helpful to you, please tell all of your family and friends and your social media world. And check out the rest of my website at exodus2.org. Oh yeah, if you really want to see my blog intro at exodus2.org/blog. because it is some of the baddest ass gangster shit you have ever heard of. Everything that I say is a matter of public record, and this video is raw and unedited. Or you can see it on YouTube at blah 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 blah. Vincent Amos, my shorties.